Omera. Hey. Hujambo and welcome to another edition of The Hustle. And this week tuko ndani ya Okok Leather Collections ndani ya industrial area, ambapo tunaangazia hii biashara ya utengenezaji begi ukitumia ngozi ya leather. Na tunakutana na mwenyeji hapa ambaye ni Mr. Paul Juma, anajitambulisha kama MD wa mahali hapa. Haya basi, ungana na Tabitha Moponi tunapoenda kusoma mengi kuhusiana na jinsi ya kuanzisha hii biashara kama mfanye biashara mdogo. Karibuni.
My name is Paul Juma, Munyango, and personally we are doing leather works, special leather bags, wallet, and canvas material. Okok Leather Collection started in January 2016. Yes, yeah. I love fashion. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And the second thing, I love to invent. So that's why I just sat down. But it happened after I was working in a company. So after that I just resigned from the company and started mine. I realized that there's something in leather that maybe a lot of people in Kenya have not discovered that. So that's why we started making leather bags, and I just figure around in the country and realize that most of the people are not doing leather.
Where did you start? Tell us your journey. Kule mtu mwenye anakusikiza angetaka kusikia Okok Leather Collection ilianzishwa mahali hapa. So ume resign from the company, umekuja, realize there's a lot you can do when it comes to leather or with leather. How did you start your business?
Yeah, my business, to start it was very funny. Because I just started it, a lot of people realize that if they have a lot of capital is when they can do business. But I think business is passion. I think if you do what you love, then it will prosper. That's why we started it. I started it, but starting it was very difficult. Any business, if you start it, you must be difficult. Yeah. But the funny enough is that I started it with the capital that you can't believe. The only thing, because I started it, I was only using smartphone. So after that, I had some picture in my phone, and I started it through social media, whereby I post some bags which I was making. So from there, I started getting a client one by one.
In 2018, tanning and dressing of leather, as well as dressing and dyeing of fur, employed about 1,168 people. According to Metropole Harvest, the retail sale of clothing, footwear, and leather articles in specialized stores saw huge investment in the same year, employing about 5,727 people, as repair, footwear, and leather goods employing about 56 individuals. Before ufike kununua your own machine, how had you done your savings?
I had a little cash. This leather machine is a bit expensive. When I was working in a company, I used to save maybe.
You had saved
some money. Yeah. That's from that I just boosted it. Then I bought my own machine. Yeah. I started with my first post on Facebook, and it was just 2 bags I can remember. It was color mocha and chestnut. So after that I got a client.
How much did you charge them?
Oh, the first bag I charged, I didn't want to charge them expensive because they may say the leather is expensive. So I just charge only 5,200. Immediately you do the first bag, the client will call other client, and so that's how. So they were telling friend to tell a friend. So that's why it come to doing maybe large, maybe 20 bags, 30 bags. Yeah, that's how it comes to happen. Yeah.
So where do you get your raw materials from?
Oh, leather, we get the leather from the tannery. Especially we get ours we purchase in Thika and Alfarama, and sometimes we get in Sagana.
Besides Sagana in Murang'a and Thika, other tanneries in the country are in Kiambu, Machakos, Narok, Kilifi, and Nairobi counties.
Leather, they measure them in square feet, per square feet. So they range from 250 to 270, 300. So it depends with the type of leather you want. So that's the range.
And also the measurements, the
yes,
quantity
the
that
quantity,
you want
yes.
as well.
Yeah.
All right, on that note, we take a very short break, but when we do come back, a lot more lined up for you. Hoya hoya, hujambo na karibu tena kwenye awamu nyingine ya kipindi cha The Hustle. Tulikuwa tumechukua a very quick break or a rather short break na before tuende tulikuwa na Mr. Paul Juma ambaye ni mwenyeji hapa Okok Leather Collections, and Mr. Juma has a lot when it comes to leather.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so on a good day, how much can you say you make? And on that bad day where you're like, oh, no one is even visiting me, how much do you make?
Average, maybe there's sometimes you can make a lot of bags and make a lot of money, and there's sometimes akuna client. Yes, but that's how it goes. It can't go at unapata client every time. It's sometimes party. Yeah. But
on average, hawezi lala njaa?
On average, maybe per day, if it is low, you can make 1 bag, can make 2 bags. But if it is high, you can make even 30 bags, 20 bags. So it depends. Yeah, you know, leather is also expensive.
Yeah.
A lot of people cannot afford. So there are specific people who afford them. They are not many.
The value of imports and outputs in leather and related products in Kenya has seen a surge from 2017 to 2018, recording 29,884 million Kenya shillings from 27,692 million Kenya shillings in 2017. And so far, you're somewhere quite hidden, where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for anyone just passing by, for them to just know that there is someone who is doing leather, is making leather bags inside this house, yeah, it will be very difficult. How have you been able to get into the environs around here?
Yeah, because this place, maybe you can't get walk-in client here because it is hidden place, and the best thing always come from this hidden place. So. So if maybe, but we have people, because if you ask down there, if you can ask for Paul who make leather bags, they will direct you here. So if you ask those mechanics down there, if you ask them, I want someone who makes leather, you call Paul, then they will direct
bring me to you.
Yeah, even the mechanics themselves have given me some jobs, because I make them. We make seat covers too, so we make for them. Yeah.
So how much do you pay rent?
Our rent, here we pay little, not much. We only pay 15,000.
15,000?
Yes.
Per month?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Looking at the milestones that you've made so far,
yeah,
what challenges can you say have pushed you to where you are right now?
In any business, you must have a challenge.
Yeah.
And those challenges, as a businessman, you must know how to tackle them. Yeah, a lot of challenges that we have, maybe the problem, maybe someone has ordered a bag, and if you go to the tannery, you don't get that exact shade a client wants. So then if you go there to order, maybe one is the same, we don't have that shade. They force you to tell a client, no, we don't have this shade at this moment, and you'll get it in this space. So a lot of clients might say, Paul, you're not serious. But the problem is that if maybe you order 1 bag, and that is the only challenge in leather. Because if you make 1 bag, if a client order 1 bag, so you'll buy the whole sheet. You buy maybe 18 square feet, 17 square feet.
Yeah.
So and it is expensive for 1 bag or 2 bags.
Yeah.
So that's one of the challenges we face in this industry. And you might go to leather industry and you miss the shade you want, so it will force you to make an order. And for them to produce maybe that shade, they will say shade, maybe you need to order 200 square feet at above. So that's another challenge. Yes.
And I've seen that you have a variety of shades and designs.
Yeah.
Like this one, what do you call it?
Or these patches.
This is patches.
Yeah.
And I've seen another one that is just plain.
Yeah.
How many hours or how long does it take you to complete the patches one and the plain one?
Okay, for the patches, they take a lot of time. Can take, it depends with the bags. One bag can take maybe 6 to 7 hours.
That's half a day.
Yeah, that's half a day. But if you have range, it depends with the preparation. If you had a preparation the other day, then you can make 5 pieces.
So how does
pieces.
your preparation look like?
Or preparation may be cutting, gluing, so such a thing. Yeah, you must prepare it. So if maybe we want to make 5 bags the following day, we must cut all those 5 bags, prepare them. So the next day we only stitch. So that it
Which
can
takes
take
6 hours.
Yeah, stitching can take maybe 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, for the plain one they don't take a lot of time. You can make one bag maybe if you are alone, but you can make maybe 1 hour, 45 minutes maybe to complete maybe one bag. If you are maybe one person, but if we are a team as we are a team here, we can make maybe those plain one we can make 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
How many people are you?
Oh, we are 4 in number. Yeah, we have someone who cuts and 2 stitchers and 1 preparer. Actually, I'm also a stitcher and the best one. So
Wow.
so I'm one of the stitchers, and we have another lady who stitch. Yeah, we are 2 stitchers and 1 cutter and 1 preparer. Yeah.
So there is one who is preparing here, hands over to the one who is stitching, then hands over to the one who is what's
we started from the cutting. Actually, I'm the one who is designing, and after designing I give it to the cutter. So the cutter cuts the bag. After cutting, give it a preparer maybe to make some gluing, and then again give the stitcher to stitch the bag. After stitching, then we give it again to the preparer to clean it and deliver to the customer.
And besides the leather, what other materials do you need, and where do you get them from?
I just decided to use the quality material, because especially we use canvas and leather. So canvas, we just buy canvas in town. Canvas we just get in town. We have threads, and we have bag accessory like zip. Yeah. Zips are bought in different shops in town. So yeah.
And your glue, where do you get your glue from?
Or glue we just buy in town.
Just normal
We have
shoe glue?
a lot of shops there. Yeah. Yeah, at Kikomba. Yeah.
Okay, so how much for a bag?
Yeah,
like this one?
Or like this one, the normal rate we sell only 6,500 only. Yeah.
So this is 6,500.
Yeah.
Depending on the size. Size also.
Yeah, size is also a factor, but this for that one it average at 6.5. Yeah. But we have some which are 8.5. We have a bag even which can goes up to 22,000. Maybe traveling bag. Yeah. 17, 22,000. And we have belt going at 1,500. Yeah.
And I see that you have your own trademark here.
Yeah.
Okok Leather Collection.
Yeah.
What is the perception so far? Like people, when someone buys your bag and they're like, someone asks them, where did you get it from? And they're like, Okok Leather Collection. Maybe have you faced such kind of maybe a shock? People are like, Okok Leather Collection. Why not maybe someone who is so famous? Or, how has it been like?
Yeah, everybody has his own client. Yeah, we have, even if every brand has its own client, but we believe that Okok Leather Collection is a brand with an urban touch. So it is very, very a brand which has an urban touch, because the work that we do sometimes surprises. That's good. May say, Paul is doing this. Who is this Okok Leather? You know, sometimes others expect a very huge person.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, the only thing is that our competitors, wengi sana ni wazungu. So yeah, but if you can own a company like this for leather, and most especially I'm still very young.
Yeah.
And our competitors ni wale wazungu. So that's why we get other client wanasema wacha nipeleke ule kijana afanye nini atushone. Yeah.
And so far what kind of people are you working with maybe that have helped boost your business?
Yeah, we have some which order a lot of bags. So those who take maybe 2 bags for, the only thing that the only reason which make people to maybe come here is we offer wholesale price. Unlike other company, they don't do. So if someone that we have someone who make this leather bags and they do it at a wholesale price, everybody will come here. So they take maybe 20 bags, 30 bags. So those are the people which boost our business. Yeah.
And I saw you participate at the My Leader Kenya event. What pushed you to go out there and maybe advertise yourself or sell your products out there?
First of all, if you have a product and you must sell it, because you can make a very, very beautiful product and you keep them in your house.
It's not business at the end of the day.
So that's what pushes us to go to My Leader Kenya, at least vijana na biashara.
Yeah.
So from there, at least some people walituona, something like that. Yeah.
And how do you feel the government can work vizuri sana na vijana when it comes to biashara?
What the government can do is that, maybe like such a company. Most of the vijanas, they don't have job.
Yeah.
And if they don't have a job, is that first of all, starting a business is the most the difficult thing. But in my side, I realize that it is not difficult. It is passion. So vijana, if a government can give vijana a chance to maybe start a business, it is very yeah.
All right, so Paul Juma, maybe a word of advice for the youth out there who they're still looking into getting employed and they have this passion in them. They feel that if they could maybe start some other business, depending on what they like deep inside of them, it could work. Maybe you can just advise them, give them a piece of advice when it comes to starting their own businesses.
I think in business, I don't believe in employment. And personally, I don't want to be employed, or I don't want to be, I see it like starting your own business is the best thing. So vijana, I can't advise you to come to start leather business. No. It will depend with the passion, what you want to start. It depends with the area you are. So business, it has a lot of factors. To start a business, you must consider a lot of factors. It depends with where you are, the location, and the people around you. So starting a business, it doesn't require a lot of capital. Just start, the capital will flow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so, Juma, where do you take your leftovers after you're done stitching your leather together? You have your whole bag complete. Where do you take?
We have a slogan which says that leather is very much expensive. And you can't even throw a single piece. So that's why, especially the patches, we use leftover to make this patches.
Wow.
Yeah. So the leftovers we have, you can't find, we can't throw any piece. So we use them to make patches, maybe. So yeah. Okay.
Just anything out of the patches.
Yeah, key holders. We have small accessories that we can do with. Yes.
So leather is not wasted.
Yeah.
You should know that.
Leather is expensive.
Yeah.
On that note, let's look at a business which with 5,000 Kenya shillings you could set up and roll. Second-hand ladies' shoes. Everyone is wearing a pair of shoes daily, and venturing into this kind of trade could be lucrative if you understood the dynamics entailed. First, identify your source of shoes. Markets such as Kamakunji, Gikomba, and some manufacturing companies sell these shoes at a throwaway price. Next, define your strategy. This means how much you're going to sell your shoes, location of your target market, mode of marketing, and sustainability.
Alright, so on that note, we'd like to say thank you very much for watching this special edition of The Hustle, and see you again next week.